The first time I ever did a heavy drug or even smoked a drug was with my father, and it was marijuana laced with cocaine. And he knew it was in there, and that was kind of my introduction to drugs. A week later, he took his own life, and that's kind of where my story starts. I just felt so worthless. I felt so used by everybody. I felt a lot of emotions that was just very unbearable, and I just wanted to escape. Friends, like, once they saw me get on this drugs, they were just like, yeah, okay, stay away. And I OD'd. That was my first ever OD with lithium, methadone, and weed. I remember like my jaw locked up, my arm couldn't move, everything just hurt. I kept on saying, I'm going to die. I remember waking up hospitalized. About 2 weeks later, went out and smoked, and that was my second OD. It was laced. I knew if I kept on going, I'm going to die. This is after my third OD. It was like, this is not how my story is going to end. I remember my sponsor, she was like, I'm gonna call someone. This guy walked in my house. He started talking about Star Wars. He would stay even after, a little bit after, just to hang out and just be there for me.
I don't know if there's a new Star Wars movie coming out.
No, it's the TV show. Every time he would come over, I just watched this, and he would talk to me about that. He was giving me show recommendations. He just uplifted me. He uplifted someone that he didn't know. He was the most caring person in my life at that moment.
He was kind of down and out at the time, dealing with a lot of stuff. And eventually, if he would have went down that road, he would end up, homeless, in jail, or in the morgue. Small things in here. So you can have a journal, and you can use that, write down your thoughts. In my eyes, I want to help anybody and everybody.
That's what really pushed me. Be like, okay, someone in my life really cares about me. If I can't do it for myself, I gotta do it for them.
You're surrounded by family. Now, they're not blood, but
no, but they're family that I choose, actually.
Yeah, these people care about you.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we're always here for you, man. If you ever need us, don't hesitate to give us a call.
Same with you.
And once he found out that, people want to help him, he just was able to turn his life around.
The community paramedicine program really helped me find who I wanted to be, and gave me opportunity to get out of the grave and make something out of my life. I'm going to have my ministry license in 2026. Hoping to be an outreach minister, believe it or not, to help people like me. Everything happens for a reason. It's a beautiful testimony and experience now because I can help other people with my story.
Our program doesn't work until you're ready, but when you're ready, please give us a call.
You had to put it into work. You really have to commit to this. You really gotta want it.
A lot of times people don't want to seek help because they're embarrassed, because they did make a mistake. And we don't judge anybody.
Whatever you're going through, it's hard to face it. Hopelessness, depression, anger, but sometimes the best thing is just to face it. And I benefited so much from facing it. If anybody out there that hears this and feels like they're lost and hopeless, there's hope. Even for a kid that dropped out, that had nothing to his name, that didn't have parents, no one supporting them, that was hooked on heavy drugs. If you can't take my word, then try it for yourself, because I promise I'm not wrong. It changed my life, and I know it can change yours. Never give up, because a dream is a dream until you make it your reality. Let's get it, man.